afternoon, guys. My name is Dylan Ullman, and this is my school technology survey. Currently, I am doing my practicum at Lincoln Northstar High School, so I thought I could also do my survey here. This is the newest of all the Lincoln high schools, and it was established in 2003. Before we get into the questions I asked my teacher, I wanted to show you guys just a little bit about the school. This is their lunchroom. As you can see, it's very new and shiny. Here's a picture of their basketball arena. They have seating around the entire floor, so it's really nice and spacious. And then the final picture is of their swimming pool facilities, and as you can see, along with the rest of the school, it is all very nice and new. So the teacher that I've been working with for the past month and that I did my survey with is Mr. Bornman. He is a graduate of Wesleyan University, and he's been teaching for about 4 years. This is his second year at Northstar High School. This year he's teaching Spanish second year and 3-4. And he also has coached baseball in the past at Lincoln East High School. So here's an overview of all the questions that I'm going to ask him, and we'll dissect them each on the coming slides. But I just wanted to show you guys all of them together before we started. So the first question that I asked Mr. Bornman was, does technology actually help your students? And immediately he said yes, especially with world languages. He likes that he can show videos that will help the students hear Spanish, whether it be on YouTube or on video cassettes. And he likes also using Quizlet for flashcards, which we'll talk more about later. But in Spanish, knowing terms and vocabulary is basically the class. So Quizlet helps a lot with that. Students can access that on their phones, laptops, whatever they have, and he likes that aspect of that a lot. So he does think that technology helps a lot with his students, especially in world languages. The next question I asked him is, what is stopping teachers from using technology? And he said he didn't really know for sure how to answer this question. He did say that all the teachers in the world language department at Northstar are very tech savvy and use it daily, sort of for the same reasons that he did. I guess he said that if teachers aren't using it, that they should consider, because it makes it a lot easier to teach. So they should look into that. The next question I asked him is, what was his favorite technology programs to use in his classroom? And he talked about Quizlet again, which we discussed earlier in the presentation, just for the fact that it makes doing flashcards so easy and convenient for the kids. They can do it when they're in the car, when they're at home, anywhere. So it helps them learn the material a lot quicker. And the second program he talked a lot about was Kahoot. And a few weeks back, I actually used this program for the first time in this class. And I really liked it a lot too. But he likes that it gets kids competitively, competing with their friends, and it helps them learn a lot. And it's kind of a fun activity to help them learn also, but kind of wind down the week on Fridays and stuff after kids have, studied for the whole week. This is a fun way for them to continue to learn Spanish. The next question is, what kind of technology he wishes they had at Northstar. The main one he talked about were smartboards. He said that he's used these in the past as a student and also as a teacher. And he really likes being able to do everything on the board, being through the internet and all those things. And he likes having students come up. He said it's not the same with whiteboards or chalkboards. Students aren't as excited to work with that, but he says when students see these kind of things, it makes them really engaged in the class and willing to participate. So he says hopefully within a few years, Northstar will get more and more of these smart boards throughout their classrooms, especially in Spanish. And he also talked about there being more accessibility to laptops and or tablets. Right now, LPS schools, at least especially at the one I went to and at Northstar, have carts that carry around laptops for students, but they don't have a lot, so teachers have to apply in advance to use them and stuff. So he'd just like to see more of that kind of stuff. The final question I asked him, well, what were the problems with using technology in the classroom? And he just talked about sometimes students can get off task if they're on their phones and they're in groups. And also he talked about if programs on the internet don't work or the internet's down, it kind of ruins the class schedule for the day. So that's annoying too. So just some final thoughts for you. Um, I think Northstar is a very tech savvy school. It's very new, as you saw in those photos. And I think that the world language department, which is where I've been shadowing for the past month, is very tech savvy, and students I've seen, they just learn and they love using all the technology and using the games on the internet. So I think that LPS is moving in the right direction with technology. Thank you guys for watching this presentation, and have a good day.